Something's got to give, right? What's up, Chicago Cubs Central family? What's going on, C3 fam? It's your boy Mike Jones back again with another episode of Chicago Cubs Central, your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. Thanks so much for tuning in and for watching this episode. Appreciate you guys. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if this is your first time viewing one of these episodes. Please go ahead and hit that like button for if you are a reoccurring watcher, and then of course go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single moment of Chicago Cub news, picks, takes, all the different things that we have to talk about here on the channel, which lately we haven't had much to talk about but losing. As Chicago Cubs go ahead and lose 4 out of their 6 last series. This one to those St. Louis Cardinals, those pesky Cardinals. I had a couple buddies that were going to the game, and for me, like I said, it's one of those things where I look at the Chicago Cubs and I look at where they are right now. And I told my buddy, he was like, bro, I'm fully planning on being gone and home by the 5th inning. Coach, he's been on the show with me. Oh, he was on the last channel with me. He did some episodes with me. Anyways, me and Coach were talking. I'm like, Coach, first off, this is an ESPN game. 9 times out of 10 with the commercial breaks, you're going to be there at least till 9:30 on a good day. But I'm planning for more like 10:30 getting up out of there. Well, I was wrong on multiple facets. The Chicago Cubs got their asses handed to them. Well, not handed to them, but they lost. They lost this game, a very winnable game. Once again, due to lack of offense, which we'll get to in a minute. But from that, we also look at the Chicago Cubs and their defense, which really, like I said, didn't show up to play the greatest either. And you just look at this team and you look at what the Chicago Cubs have been and have become, and it begins to make you ask yourself, is this who they are? Is this who they are? We are going on a month and 10 to 11 days, based on when you're watching this, of watching what this Chicago Cubs team has become. Basically limping their way through July and struggling their way through August. You look at this Chicago Cubs team and you say to yourself, what can you do to be better? What can you do to be different? What can you do to make things happen for you? And here's the thing. I was so geeked after yesterday's game because it was like a light bulb went off in the Chicago Cubs' head. And they're like, oh, man, how about we steal bases? How about we put pressure on guys like we were doing in the first half of the season and the first 2 months of the season to make us a better team, a viable team, run the bases, steal the bases, put pressure on guys, things like that. They do that literally for one game. It's like, okay, we have to win one game, so let's go back to doing what Mel helped us win. But now we're going to go back to doing none of that. Another boneheaded play by PCA. I really don't know if Craig is starting to lose faith in PCA. But I'm starting to lose faith in Craig. I really don't know how else to put it, but I'm starting to lose faith in Craig Counsell, guys. And it's unfortunate because we've paid him a lot of money to manage this team. And I just think some of the decisions that he makes are not smart decisions. I look at some of the choices that he's made since he has become a Chicago Cub, and they just aren't smart choices. And it's highlighted by the fact that his old coach and friend is in Milwaukee kicking ass right now. Milwaukee has not skipped a beat. They didn't trade for anybody. They haven't signed anybody. Okay, so they traded for Andrew Vaughn. But they didn't make any trades at the trade deadline. They didn't bolster anything up. They believed in who they are and what they are, and they stayed the course through the shifty time of the first 2 months of the season when they were playing 500 baseball, basically. While the Cubs were riding high, looking like world beaters, Monkey Brewers stayed the course. And it's paid off dividends for them. Now another 9-game winning streak. Came back again today against those New York Mets and beat them. Milwaukee has a better run organization. And I don't think that is something that can be understated, but you just see it. Milwaukee has a better run organization. Somehow, some way, they figured something out, and something that Craig was supposed to bring over here and that you were supposed to gain by bringing Craig Counsell over here, you literally have not gotten. They're just a better run organization. Believe in their pitchers. They're better. They're able to draft their guys. They have a better way of developing guys. Our guys mash in AAA ball and get up to the majors, and it does not translate. PCA was mashing for a bit, but look at him. I mean, this is 3 weeks going on with him. 5 for Kyle Tucker. Not saying that Kyle Tucker did anything with our AAA. We traded for him, but still, like, what is wrong with our offense? What? What is this is one of those frustrating episodes where I want answers from you guys, and you shouldn't even have to answer, and I shouldn't have to answer. I feel bad as a podcaster trying to come on this show and make excuses as to why this team can't put together enough wins to make this shit make sense. How do you go from being world beaters for 2 months to going on one of the most stupidest slants? I mean, you lost 2 games to a St. Louis Cardinal team that didn't even have a Nolan Arenado. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Coach Kelly, you want to tell me what happened? Hidden coach, the guy that looked like a genius, like a whiz kid. You want to tell me what happened? I'm tired of the excuse of bad luck. This is who this team is. And there is a refusal in the front office to do something about it. Jed Hoyer is sitting on his hands. I mean, they're going to hit out of it. They're a good team. We're a good baseball team. Craig Counsell, we're a good baseball team. We're going to hit out of it. We're going to figure it out. Somebody must have told Kyle Tucker. I text this to Tyrone. I was like, somebody must have told Kyle Tucker he's not getting paid here. Because he literally has just said, you know what? I'm already on vacation, bro. I'm cool. I just really don't know, y'all. I just really don't know. You have multiple opportunities in this game against the St. Louis Cardinals to take the lead, and you floundered every single opportunity. Every single opportunity. I'm talking about like 4 opportunities after they took the lead in the 7th. I'm sorry, no, not 4 opportunities, Dan. Well, so you had opportunity in the 5th, you had an opportunity in the 7th, you had an opportunity in the 8th, and you had an opportunity in the 9th. Michael Busch, 0 for 4. Seiya Suzuki, 1 for 3. Kyle Tucker, 1 for 4. Carson Kelly, 0 for 3. PCA, 1 for 3. Justin Turner, 0 for 1. Ian Happ, 0 for 3. John Birdie was his pinch runner. Never got up. Nico Horner 2 for 4. Dansby Swanson 2 for 4. Matt Shaw 1 for 4. The only score we had was from Matt Shaw hitting a home run. I just don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I had the answers to tell you why this team is the way this team is. If you watch Craig Counsell's late game after game interviews, he can't even tell you. He can't even tell you why this team is the way it is. But this is what it is. And we're going to punt another game because we got Ben Brown pitching Tuesday against Toronto. Like I said, man. This is just one sad podcaster. I really don't know what else to tell y'all, to be honest with you, about this team and about this season. I really don't know what else to tell you. I wish I had more to talk about. I wish I had more to tell you. I wish there was a bright side to all of this. I think that's the most unfortunate thing of it all. I wish there was a bright side to all of this. I wish there was something I could tell you like, hey, man, we got the farm system to look forward to. We got this to look forward to, but they're not even integrating the farm system guys into the majors. You call up Mo Bally for one game just to send them back down? You refuse to trade Jackson Wiggins. You refuse to trade Owen Casey. We got to sit and watch them in AAA do all this amazing stuff. Meanwhile, our major league team is literally blowing a season. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. But the Cubs will face the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be Ben Brown Tuesday, Cade Horton on Wednesday, and then Matthew Boyd on Thursday. We'll see what happens.
Thank you for watching another episode of Chicago Cubs Central, the #1 spot for all Chicago Cubs content. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more Cubs content.